You know, Mark, I have a lot of wholesome memories.
You wholesome?
Yeah, can you believe that I have like wholesome memories of like our friendship and whatnot? You know, we start this podcast, Guns and Gory, and all this stuff. Meanwhile, you know, we really started a lot of shit in like really wholesome ways. I think we went to youth group together. Do you remember that? Do you remember going to youth group together?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get real close onto the microphone because we're gonna get like Mark to confess.
I did. I played guitar.
He did. He would dress up, but see, like, I don't know.
I didn't dress up. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, we can always talk.
I didn't wear like demonic clothing.
Yeah, no, those weren't as cool and as popular back then.
No.
Yeah,
I still wore stuff.
But what was
questionable?
But I've always asked myself, what's the glue that held us all together?
It's definitely Jessica.
No, it wasn't Jessica. It was pizza, of course. No, I'm kidding. Definitely Jessica.
Well, so like Jessica was the first person in New Brighton who was like friendly to me and like try to become friends with me, even though her boyfriend at the time did not like that.
Who was she dating at the time?
Kurt Davis.
Oh, I remember that.
That guy was weird.
Did you say Bert or Kurt?
Kurt. He worked at hot dog shop. That's good.
Did he work at the hot dog shop?
Any stories from him?
Oh.
No.
No, there's not really.
There's early ones I could tell about him. Those aren't as good though.
He was kind of lame.
But I think she's terrified listening to this right now.
Yeah, because she knows.
But I do choose that. That's my choice for this. Is just going. We'd go to youth group. If we had youth group, we'd hang out Friday night.
She'd yell at me.
We'd hang out the Friday night. After that, you'd always get yelled at. We go to the video store. We'd order Vicelli's pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
yelled at again.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because you probably ate all of like. Didn't you and her like the same thing pizza wise?
Maybe
She liked something weird like olives or something like that.
I don't like olives.
Oh, then never mind. She was Then she was probably
well, you used to meet up with us at the hot dog shop sometimes after band.
Well, I'd ride with you. Oh, there's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Mark has unlocked a core memory. So I would be the worst.
She got me into vinegar and ketchup on chili cheese fries.
Yeah, I
thought it was so gross, and she's like, no, try it. And I tried. I'm like, holy shit, and I continue to do it to this day.
But I would go with you guys into the football games.
Yeah.
I would just wander around, and I'd get right back into the same vehicle at the end of the football game, and I'd ride down, so then I didn't have to walk.
Who was it that drank the vinegar?
That was me and you.
Was it me and you?
Yeah.
Jessica did something weird, too.
It was probably vinegar, too.
Maybe.
We used to chug the vinegar. Oh, my God. I can't believe
gross.
I forgot about that until just this moment.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Because we did it a lot. Like, me and her, at least, went to the hot dog shop a lot.
Oh, yeah.
After
Oh, no.
Shit.
I mean...
we have, like, real gay pictures of us in band together.
Oh, they're good ones, though.
Yeah.
And I'm in the background somewhere. I mean, I was there.
Even in band, she'd scream at me.
Well, that was my first, like, after me and her hung out when the youth group was away on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
I came back, and we went. I went to band camp. I went to visit band camp because another friend was in band camp.
Yeah.
Saw her there, and was like, and she was like, "Hey, aren't you gonna say hi to me?" And I was like, "Oh, you actually are going to acknowledge me as a person."
And if you listen to all of our episodes, you'll know this. She's the one who fucking clogged the toilet.
She is. She clogged that toilet. I know it. Yeah.
She got the keys off of Mr. B or something.
Yep, I bet she did.
And went and just shit that whole fucking bathroom up.
I bet she filled up that pot. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. It was the poop.
Yeah, man.
That's terrible.
I mean, I guess. But to really know Jessica, we have to start from the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning.
Where was the beginning?
Well, this is Mark.
And this is Nick.
And this is the Guns and Gory podcast.
Hey! Guns and Gory! Jibbity-wop-wow!
For centuries, there have been reports of a very large, hairy, stinky figure that has been extremely elusive but has always been talked about and speculated about. Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch?
Not Jessica?
No, you fucking knob.
No, what?
Gigant. I mean,
no. Oh,
I don't
say
ever.
It. We can't say it another time, or she'll appear, won't she?
What? You know what? Maybe.
Wait, this is the Sasquatch episode.
Yes, this is the Sasquatch episode.
Oh shit!
You fucking asshole.
Well,
You really thought we were gonna have some long episode about Jessica?
Yeah.
I mean, she's cool, but she doesn't deserve a whole episode. I've
episode.
never even had a whole episode about myself.
Ew, the Mark.
Neither of you. Oh,
Oh
God, we
my
don't want the
God.
Mark show. I promise.
Ew.
Now,
Sounds like it smells. It sounds like a podcast that stinks
Right?
already.
I know.
No, I'm not into it.
well,
But this one doesn't sound so stinky. So
I mean,
so
Sasquatch sounds pretty stinky.
I'm pretty skeptical about all that.
Wait,
too.
just wait,
Okay.
wait.
All right.
Wait.
I'm jumping ahead.
Listen,
I'm
I
jumping ahead.
love when I get to ask this question, and it's been a while. First, before anything else, Nick, what do you think? Would you fuck it or kill it?
Kill it.
Kill it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't fuck it?
No, I'd
If
kill
you
it.
find-
He's too scared it would
you
go
find
to his
a nice-
butthole.
It's
Yeti lady out there with big bazongas. I mean, so what if she got a little bit of hair? You wouldn't bend that
No.
over and fucking smack
No.
that ass?
No.
Why not?
because here's the deal. I know what centipedes, or not centipedes. I fucked that one up. The what are they called? The green ones that everybody goes, don't kill them. It's illegal.
Grasshoppers.
No.
Praying mantis.
Praying mantises. Yeah, that's how
Ah.
praying mantises have. Like they whack you. I don't know what their weird habits are.
Do you think
I
they
don't-
got
I'm
big
not into-
wieners?
Did you watch? Yeah, absolutely.
Then how come, like, you never
they probably
see a
have
big
turtle-shaped dicks?
swinging
That's-
dick
I wanna
between
be
their
a
legs
Sasquatch,
on
man.
these pictures and videos? Like,
Right.
you just see, like, a fucking furry body and, like, no fucking huge, massive dong.
Yeah,
Like, that doesn't...
that doesn't do it justice.
All right, Aziza. Let us know some stuff.
You ready? Okay. Sasquatch is a large humanoid figure. Lives in the northwest United States and western Canada. It comes from the meaning... It's Salish is the language, but it means wild man.
Wow.
It is also Bigfoot. So Sasquatch and Bigfoot are in fact the same.
I think Yeti might actually be kind of a different thing.
Yeti and the
Because that's,
abominable
like,
snowman
Asian.
are the same.
That's like
Yep.
Asian.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
and
But
so
to me, that's all the same. It's just a different species. Oh, so there's a fucking wampa living in fucking the Himalayas? No.
I hope.
so
just that
they
same fucking thing.
say
I've always wanted to go to the
That-
Himalayas with a laser sword. Don't kill my fucking
All right, whatever.
aspirations.
Continue. Please, Aziza.
Jeez.
they say that Bigfoot / Sasquatch is the is the U.S.'s version of the Himalayans Yeti / abominable
Okay, and
snowman.
the abominable has actually been around for a lot longer,
Yeah.
right?
The lore on the
Okay,
abominable
that's what I
snowman's
thought,
much
yeah.
longer.
Yep.
So, like I said, forested areas out here in the U.S., Western Canada, is its habitat, I guess.
Pennsylvania is supposed to be a big...
Yeah, go figure. Hairy dudes. See, that's
We got Cook Woods and the Poconos,
like
or Cook Forest, or whatever it's called.
I don't know. As soon as you said that, I started getting like, there's definitely just dudes that wander off
How do you know?
wearing like
How
fur
do you
pelts
know?
and stuff.
Well, I'm
and they just live in
gonna
the
show you
woods.
something that got me questioning a little bit,
Okay.
but we'll get there.
So, Sasquatch is normally physically described as a bipedal primate that's anywhere between 6 to 15 feet high.
Holy
With
shit.
they give off a foul smell, and it either moves
stinky.
silently or emits a high-pitched cry. Allegedly, the Sasquatch footprints measure 24 inches in length, which
What
is
about
60
his
centimeters.
dick, though? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
No mention of the
Why
dick yet.
can't I ever get the important facts?
All right.
You know what? You know what bothers me is like you can find out in the woods somebody who put their bare ass in the snow, and then you see
Yeah.
like a little bit of balls,
Yeah.
or whatever, and then you'd think like, oh, Yetis, or a Bigfoot's probably falling on its ass in the
Yeah,
snow.
dude, it
What's
doesn't
that
sit.
print look like?
It doesn't sit on.
What's
It's
that
just a
look
big
like?
fucking.
My question
Kind
is
of
this.
a big fucking dick.
My question is this.
Looks like a third
can we
fucking
call,
leg.
Can we call it a jack link? Like, is that Is that what we're getting at with them commercials? I don't know.
I feel like those are a little small for a Sasquatch dick.
Wait, Jack Link is a slang term for girls who like to sneak out into the woods and have sex with Bigfoot.
Oh. I mean,
The sneaky link. You get this. Now you get
Yeah.
the Jack Link.
I get
Ew. Why did I come? I didn't like coming up with that one. Ew.
All right, last piece of information.
Okay.
Last piece. Oh, sorry.
First person to claim a Sasquatch sighting was explorer from England, David Thompson. He was the first one to discover the footprints in 1811.
18.
Since then, several photographers and videographers have claimed to have seen Sasquatch, but none of their purported evidence has been able to be verified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why? We'll get to there.
Because no one's taken a good shot at it yet.
Yeah.
That's why I'd kill it. That's my answer for that.
I didn't get to answer mine.
Oh yeah, go for it. You'd bang
So
it out.
in the
Oh, here we go. Wait, I have a question. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna alter yours. Would your answer benefit or be held back from having a right hand like full with a softball size serving of
so
Crisco?
like, well, hold on though. Like, is it considered bestiality?
We're gonna go with yes on
Then
this
I'm gonna
one, Big
kill it.
Dog. Yeah, you're gonna kill
Well,
it.
it's
Okay.
a
Just
bipedal humanoid.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can't
So
really
it's
get.
humanoid, not human, so it would depend on its
Well, you
chromosomal,
can't fuck
like,
a
DNA
gorilla
stuff.
though.
he's not trying to procreate with it. We just said fucking it. See, she's taking it a step too
Can I
far.
kill it and fuck it?
Can you kill it if I see
Like
that?
simultaneously?
I thought that was the forbidden combo.
You mean like put my dick in its? Well, I've already talked about doing that to. What did I say I was gonna do that to Wendigos?
Hey, didn't we talk about the first time we watched Cannibal Holocaust all together? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Let's.
Ew. Worst
I
movie in
guess
the
it's a
world.
little too gory
It's a little
sometimes.
too gory. Oh,
I guess I would kill it.
you kill it.
I just fucking shoot that motherfucker.
I'd kill it. I would honestly kill it just to be like, see, it's fucking here. I don't want to be famous for being the guy that killed Sasquatch, but here it is. See,
So like, but like, we'll get there later.
people think I was stupid for not trying to make money off it. No, because they didn't believe all the other motherfuckers trying to make money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to prove that here it is.
Okay, last thing. So,
okay.
in the research for Sasquatch stuff, there's an entire government website for Washington State for the National Guard that is about the legend of Bigfoot. And there's like an ad that says believe in preparedness
So like,
with a picture of Sasquatch
but
chilling.
is this just a joke?
No, this
No,
is
dude,
the
this is a
official
.gov
government
website. This
And
is
it-
legit shit. Like,
yeah.
it has a seal with a man with a rifle in it. See, he
wow.
wasn't gonna
It
fuck it.
does
He was
look
gonna kill
legit.
it. See, the National
the
Guard.
National
Oh wait,
Guard,
it's the
yeah.
National Guard seal. Everybody's laughing at me who's listening to that because that's the National Guard seal, you dumbass.
So-
I didn't realize until she blew it up on the
Well,
screen. Leave me alone.
I guess this episode we're gonna explore Bigfoot a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna talk about some local things.
We're not gonna go inside of Bigfoot though.
No,
right?
no inside of Bigfoot.
We'll hear from
tonight.
the inside.
We're
Does,
not gonna
does
go
Bigfoot
too-
shit in the woods?
We're not gonna go too deep into it, but
Yeah.
we're gonna have some fun.
Some fun.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna take a break. That's a Wookiee.
That's a Wookiee.
I mean, so wait a second before we go. What the fuck? So is a Bigfoot look like a goddamn Wookiee? Because if I'm out there in the woods taking a shit and I see fucking Chewbacca just pop up in front of me, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Also, why don't you see Chewbacca's dick through his fucking fur?
Wait, I have an alternate question now that you brought this up.
Okay.
If you were like, let's say you were like leaned against a tree in the woods having a shit,
Yeah.
and like all of a sudden Chewbacca or a Wookiee, not Chewbacca. We're
Yeah,
not going to
yeah.
put Chewbacca through that.
Okay, yeah.
He's been through enough.
Just a
He lost his buddy.
a furry bipedal being from Kashyyyk.
Right? Yeah. So one of his cousins rolls up on you. Doesn't look aggressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like the big
Yeah,
black
yeah.
one. No, doesn't look like that. Just normal.
Yeah.
Starts
they're
rolling
peaceful.
up. My question to you is, if the prompt showed up in like life to you to mash square to try to use the Force to touch that Wookiee's penis, would you? Would you mash square, or would you try to find out what happens if you didn't do it?
I would mash square.
You would mash square. I'd mash square.
That's
how we're gonna stop that.
Have you ever wanted to leave your ugly children in the forest only for them to find their way back home to you? Well, here at H. Keller's Child Services, we are offering a rapid response, quick removal ugly child service. Call us today at 1-888-UGLY-BE-GONE, and your ugly children will be placed in thriving communities full of deaf and blind who will appreciate them for the ugly little shits they are. Call us today.
I don't know, man. I don't believe in Bigfoot.
I mean, I don't know if I believe in Bigfoot or not. There have been a lot of things that are kind of questionable. I mean, there's never been like any physical evidence where at least people were like 100% about it.
Yeah, like no one's giving out Bigfoot hamburgers.
Yeah, like, you know, they or like the physical evidence is like fake or something like that. There's this one thing that I heard once called the Sierra Sounds, and I know when I heard it, it freaked me the fuck out. It made me really wonder. So I'm gonna play these sounds and hope we don't get some kind of copyright infringement or some shit.
But don't worry, the video is, we will admit, it's 4 minutes and 12 seconds long. We will be making goofy comments the whole time, so don't just think if you know what this is that it's going to just be
Nick
4
will.
minutes of us doing it. Well, he's going to do it too, I know it. Because I heard this Sasquatch gets a little racist after this. Nobody's home. Sounds like... Oh, so he's just recording this going on. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, shit. It sounds like they communicate like the monkeys at the zoo.
That.
Oh.
Some of it you can tell it's him.
Yeah, you can tell it's like him. He's closer to it. And that's probably him fucking around. That's their equivalent of, that motherfucker ain't one of us. He ain't one of us. No. Don't talk to him. I'd be terrified to say some shit back to them. What if you end up getting gangbanged by all the big dudes? Like, no.
What if that's how they triangulate you?
Right. Let's see how long it takes this human to give us his position so we can rape and eat him. Mark.
I would be shitting myself.
I would have every magazine just ready. Yeah, I am. I don't want to go like. Oof. No. Mm-mm.
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks. So hard like the
What the fuck? That was the person, right? That last little bit? Ooh. Oh no.
That was him.
Oh, fuck that.
That's him.
Yeah.
The other shit is not him. It's like they're trying to imitate him.
Huh? No, fuck that. I ain't playing with shit like this in the woods.
You can't run. You can't
I don't need to
fucking
run.
All you can do is sit in your little shelter and fucking shit yourself.
I'll be setting a fire.
So-
saving me from Sasquatch.
The
That's
story.
how it hunts, I'm telling you.
So the story behind it is back in 71, Al Berry, who was a reporter that was very skeptical about Bigfoot existing, and his buddy Ron Moorhead were camping in the Sierra Nevada mountains between Lake Tahoe and Yosemite National Park. One of the nights they were awoken to these crazy sounds, and so they started recording. Berry was quoted as saying, "As dusk became dark night, something approached camp from a ridge above, rapping on wood or rocks as it came when it arrived. Two voices that I could discern, it vocalized, and the sounds carried through the trees as I have never heard human voices carry before, and since it whistled a clear, beautiful whistle like a bird might make between his kind, and at one point back and forth with us," he said. The encounter went on for nearly an hour and a half, and another followed on the second night, and there were other encounters I can attest to later that season. I was able to get reasonably good tape recordings of the sounds and interactions, and we cast several of the foot impressions both in the pine mat and snow. I looked high and low for evidence of the joke, including searching the others' belongings while they were away hunting. I wasn't a novice investigator of facts, but I came home stumped, basically with nothing to write about, until the story unraveled by itself, or I helped in further research and investigation.
It sounds like he had zero trust in any of the dudes he was with. I'm hoping he was hunting with some dudes like us.
Yeah, like they're like fucking
Nick.
dicks.
Yeah, fucking Nick and
Dude's
Nick
like
or
actually
Mark, man.
knocking his dick off of a fucking tree and shit. I mean, that's I would
That's
probably,
Mark's new type of ventriloquism. He
I
can
would
make it sound like
probably-
he's smacking his dick off a tree at a distance.
Like, how do they know that somebody like me wasn't out in the woods doing that shit just to be
just
a dick?
playing with him, yeah, messing with him back.
Or like another set of campers like far off
Yeah.
or something, just
Yeah.
mimicking them because they were repeating what the
Well,
thing
they
was doing.
weren't. It was like they were like trying to make sounds like they thought a human makes.
Yeah.
You know, like basically like if Nick were going to imitate Japanese,
It's kind
we're not
no.
going to do that.
Well,
But like,
it's
or like,
it's like
or
when
like
a dog, when you get a dog to go, "I love you."
Yeah.
If you go,
Yeah.
"I love you" over and over again, I bet you start hearing back in the woods,
Like,
you know, something like
At
that.
the same
yeah.
time, like there's all these documentaries that talk about and act like there's so much evidence, but you never actually see anything. And then a lot of them, you know, it's proven to be hoaxes. Like they're just doing this to get attention. You know?
That's lame.
But then,
Well, see, some of them are funny. Like the dudes that like hook up the. I meant to mention this is the dudes that hook up the big feet things onto their feet,
yeah.
and then go out and
Yeah.
make some marks every year, and then
Yeah.
like everybody's like, "Oh, we sighted it again," blah blah blah. And it's just this dude having fun.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to me. Like
It is kind of funny,
It's
yeah.
it's funny, but like it's like people take it too seriously.
Harmless pranks.
Yeah, it's very harmless. Like the dude that dragged all the tires and shit up the one mountain and made it seem like it was erupting.
Yeah.
And on April Fool's Day, that's one of my most favorite like pranks of all time. Because how many people were probably like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he probably made a lot of people shit their pants because they were like, we know what it means for this place to go off. But then it's like, we saw a Bigfoot sighting during that too. Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. Ah.
See, I don't know. And then like
lots of mountain men, not lots of mountain men too. People that just
Yeah.
live out in the woods and
that's
don't want
true.
bothered.
There's like wild people out
yeah.
there.
There's plenty of them.
But then like there's a lot of people that go missing in state parks.
Yep.
Like so like could it be Bigfoot?
Yeah. Or are they going to join the Bigfoot clan?
Or yeah, like
Who knows?
there's just so many
I think
things.
it's more of a tribe than a clan.
Whatever.
I don't know. I mean, we kind of have like a possible Bigfoot story.
You talking about that one time that we saw Jessica eating hot wings for the first time?
No,
Oh.
no. We were out.
I'm sorry.
We were out camping.
That was a great moment when we could have, if we could have messed with people back then.
We were out camping. We're in the tent. We just hear all this sound. You remember what I'm talking about?
It's coming to me. Keep going.
So like, this is like a bunch of scraping and just very loud like banging and grunts. Do you don't remember this?
No.
So like
Did this
we
wait?
were really starting to freak out, man, and then like it was just Jessica taking a shit in the middle of the fucking night.
In the middle of the woods.
In the middle of the
We were
fucking
like,
woods.
wasn't this an all boys trip?
Like a bear might not shit in the woods, but
Jessica will.
does.
Jessica does. Oh, that's terrible. Nah, she's a good sport. She's a good sport. Now,
Actually,
anymore,
I'm gonna get yelled at a lot.
you're gonna get
for
yelled
this.
at a lot. Like, I can just imagine like us being in the middle of the woods on like some camping trip in the future, and her
man.
looking at me
She's
being
never
like,
gonna-
"If you guys take a single fucking picture of me and put up any Sasquatch shit, I'm gonna kill
She
you."
would never. She would never do that.
She's never gonna go camping with us ever again because of this one.
Now I like me some Bigfoot stuff like Harry and the Hendersons. I grew
Yeah.
up with that.
Yeah.
I
That
loved
stuff
it.
was great.
I always wanted Bigfoot to exist, and maybe that's like what it is like a lot of people just really want to believe in something
Mhm.
that we don't know,
Yep.
something different.
The magical romanticizedness of
Yeah. Well, I
mystery.
mean, most people like to romanticize things.
I think
you know?
anymore people will just want to feel like there's somebody that just said screw it, let all their hair grow out, and they just live in the woods.
But at the
And
same
that's just
time,
like,
like,
oh, we can't survive and do that, but something
I don't-
can. you
I don't know. I feel like with the technology today, like, you gotta like, right?
I don't know.
You'd have some kind of proof. Same thing. Well, but you could do the same thing with aliens and UFOs and ghosts, and a lot of people believe in that stuff. Me, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm hard to sell stuff like that too. Like, I have to see things with my own eyes.
Right. See, that's what gets me is like I'm firmly convinced with what I know of hunting and whatnot
Mm-hmm.
that if there's at least one Bigfoot out there, its chances are real high if it's in Washington or whatever or wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's been shot. It's been shot.
Yeah.
Like it's been grazed and shit because there's some idiots that go out there into the woods that
But
thinks,
dude, so would
that
you
they just
want
shoot
to
at
be
anything.
known as the guy who fucking killed the only Bigfoot we've ever been able to prove?
yeah,
I feel like a
man.
lot of people would
See, now
fucking
you're-
want to kill you.
Yeah, for doing
Dude,
that.
if I were out in the woods
but
and
I'm
I
not gonna
fucking
fuck it. Are you trying to convince me? To
No,
fuck it? Okay.
no. So
was
say
gonna say
me
you
and you are out in the woods, right?
Okay.
We're hunting like fucking moose. So we got some heavy caliber, whatever. I come up behind you and ball tap you, and you fucking accidentally shoot, right?
Yep. And I kill Bigfoot.
And you
with
kill
that.
Bigfoot. Would you fucking tell anybody? Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I would. I tell him.
Oh yeah, Mark fucking killed
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
I would pin it all on Mark 100% in this mythical land because for one, hunting moose, fuck that. Two, I'd rather hunt Bigfoot because then I know I'm not gonna get killed
But
by
everybody
a fucking
will
moose.
hate you. Everybody. Like you're the person who comes up with the proof of Bigfoot, but your fucking bullet is in his goddamn
Yeah,
head.
Jack Black would like hate me forever. John C. Riley. 'cause that scene from
Everybody
Tenacious
would
D.
hate you. You would be one
Yeah.
of the most hated. You'd be hated more than the zookeeper that killed fucking Harambe.
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 Never forget. Why do you and her, I swear to God, you guys mispronounce things to mess with people? Because you get me.
Do I?
But you get other
Or
people
maybe
for
we
other
both-
things you mispronounce?
Maybe we both just read a lot of things but don't always hear it, so we just go with the
Because,
pronunciation.
That's
different medias and how
Yeah.
we educate oneself.
Because the English
Ew,
language,
wow.
man.
coming for the fucking grammatical Nazi
Yeah.
thing there.
Yeah.
So have you
'Cause
guys
I'm
ever
a
seen-
reader.
have you guys ever seen the movie? I know you have, but have you ever seen the movie Iron Skies?
No, what
I
is it
think
about?
that's right.
Oh
Let
my
me make
gosh,
sure.
yes. Iron
Is it
Sky.
about Bigfoot?
No, hold on.
No, I got
Let
it.
me make sure.
Oh.
Iron Skies.
Yeah, that is it. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
that is it. So Iron Sky is a movie about it's basically just the Nazis and they went to the moon.
Uh-huh.
No, it was dinosaurs that were in the second one.
Yeah.
But I want to see a story about like the Nazis doing weird things and finding Bigfoot.
So,
I don't
like-
know why, but like this format. Did you ever see this movie?
No.
So so this movie's about if the Nazis went to the moon and hid on the dark side of the moon for like 60 years.
So, like, instead of, like, Hitler getting killed and stuff, they escaped Earth and went to the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, and then they end
Oh.
up coming back, and there's an Iron Sky too.
That seems realistic.
Oh, it's so goofy. It's the weirdest B movie, but now I want to look into more B movies, Sasquatch movies. There was a very,
Ooh,
very
yeah.
bad one. I don't want to give it too much publicity. There's a very bad one filmed in this area not all that long ago that somebody that we went to school with was in, and I rented it when I worked at the last video store in town. Just to watch it to see if it was going to be any good, and it was a steaming pile. And I was just like, oh, I had so much faith.
Strange Wilderness. I guess that
Strange
would be a
Wil-
B movie.
Strange Wilderness
The
has
best.
definitely inspired some
The
ideas
best.
for this podcast.
Bigfoot movie ever fucking made.
Yep. There's a reason
is that
we're sitting here this late
Strange
at night filming
Wilderness.
the podcast still or recording the podcast.
yeah,
because we watched the movie before.
I was like,
we
look,
started.
listen, Nick, I want you to watch this movie, so we're gonna start
Mm-hmm.
recording late. It is now 9:32 on Memorial Day. I was supposed to have this edited and put it out on the Patreon today, but because of work and stuff, we're actually moving this release to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Hashtag
it
adult
might
life.
not be Thursday. It might be Wednesday.
Yeah.
Whenever I get it done, we're gonna get it in there.
We can always tell people this if they're ever truly dissatisfied with a delay.
But
Delays are caused by good things happening in our lives generally. Bad things happening in our lives makes us do the podcast more on time, I
yeah,
think.
but Marky got to poop, so we're gonna have to take a break.
Oh, is that what it, this
Yeah,
is? Wait, hold on! Don't pause it
Oh,
yet.
God,
Don't pause
but
it yet.
it's coming. It's
you,
prairie
is it a
dogging.
turtle? It's prairie
It's
dogging.
prairie
Yeah,
dogging.
let's go.
Oh, my God.
Hey, this is Dr. Dickin' Doctor. I got a new product, Sass Cream, jerked fresh from Bigfoot to your door to cure your seasonal diarrhea.
I used to get seasonal diarrhea so bad it would make my balls numb. I would give anything for it to stop. And just before I went shopping on the Amazon for a rubber fist, I found the good doctor's Sass Cream. Thank you, Dr. Dickin' Doctor.
You're welcome, Marky, and just remember to take a look at our new Velcro lids. Try it today. Available everywhere where you go for your butt creams.
So while I was doing a little bit of my research, which I didn't do a whole lot because I know a lot about Bigfoot, and I didn't really want to know where I wanted to go with this episode, like if I want to do like a deep dive or whatever. But it'd be hard to do a deep dive because there's so much bullshit out there.
yeah.
And then there's shit. But I did find I found 2 reports in Beaver County where we live within the last 20 years. Actually, it was like last 20 years.
Oh, last 20 years.
So I'm
That's a
going to
little
read
sus.
these, and it was on a Bigfoot tracking site or whatever.
Okay.
So the first one was in February 2007. It was about an eighth mile from the Wampum Mushroom Mines by Koppel, PA, which I believe that's where The Walking Dead was recorded.
No, that's you're talking about
It was
Day
over
of
in
the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
Day
It
of
was
the Dead.
over by the Wampum Mines.
Lots of other
So,
weird shit
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
there's a
Wampum
lot
Mushroom
of-
Mines. All the people out there that are like, there's a lot about those mushroom mines. Yes,
Yeah.
At least I know. Mark knows. Like, I have a secondhand account about some weird shit out there, but
Yeah.
I'll keep
Well, we
that to
can
myself.
possibly.
Yeah, we'll touch on that some other time.
All right.
I just didn't
So-
want those people to be like, what about that?
This is the story. I was in the strip mines by Wampum Mushroom Mines and heard a loud groaning sound. My buddy and I went to make sure no one was hurt, and we saw a large framed figure, all dirty brown color. I, thinking it was a brown bear, yelled very loud to spook it and make it run. The large figure then turned and looked at us in the eyes and ran. I never believed in Bigfoot, but this is hard to ignore. It stood 6 feet plus, had a very thick build, kind of like a heavyweight boxer. The hair was medium in length and dirty brown. The figure was not very threatening, but instead just ran off into the mines. We looked for about an hour or so, but didn't see it again. That actually sounds like my buddy Jim that lives out there. He is a bodybuilder. That's really fucking rude.
Yeah,
I think that was
man.
my buddy Jim.
Like, the dude's just vibing out there in the mines.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Like, what the fuck?
I get
6
it.
feet plus, though? Like,
6 feet
I mean,
plus?
I know that it was said, what, feet to 15 feet? Or something like that. So that's a pretty fucking short-ass fucking Bigfoot.
I wonder why. Like, see that they do make Bigfoot seem rather gentle.
Yeah,
And I've
they
always
do,
liked that.
but...
But why do they always make like the Yeti and like? Why do they always make that one?
Because-
like, it's gonna rip your fucking face
Maybe
off.
because it's cold.
Maybe because
I
they
don't-
have a lot of bath salts where they're from or something. That'd be
maybe,
cool.
I don't know. Like, but at the same time, is Bigfoot gentle? Like I said, like, how do we know that he ain't making people disappear?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it clearly, judging by the end of the story, he's not capturing people in the mushroom mines and pulling their penises off.
He don't want to be bothered, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so the second one was in April 2020, out by Raccoon Township, which is kind of creepy because I actually used to hang out in Raccoon State Park a lot when I was waiting for my daughter to get out of school because I lived in Ohio, and it was just easier for me to drop her off in the morning, go hang out at the park, and then go back and pick her
So
up.
you could have seen this Sasquatch.
Yeah, actually, the one time I like fell asleep in my car and a cop fucking pulled up and acted like I was ODing or something, and I'm like, dude, I'm just waiting for my kid. He's like, oh well, we had reports that people saw your car sitting here for a long time. I'm like, it's a park.
Yeah.
I can't
Sitting here
park
just
my
chilling,
car
bro.
in a park and wait for my daughter.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, have a nice day, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anyways, so
At least
that was
he
like,
knew. Yeah, he was probably just making sure you were breathing.
but I mean, yeah, I guess so. So that was like close to there, but this is the report.
Just making. Wait. What if he hit you with some shit like just making sure you're not getting fucked by a Sasquatch to death, sir? Have a good day.
I would
That's
have
what
been
I'd say.
like, wait a second, what?
If I were a cop and I saw a dude like you and I realized, oh yeah, he's not a dean, he's good. I'd be like, just wanted to make sure you were getting fucked by Sasquatch out here. Have a good one, sir. And I'd leave. And you'd be like, wait, what did you say? And I'd be like, nothing.
Well, I'm scared to shit in this fucking toilet ever again.
Right? Yeah. That's
All
why
right.
Nick's not a cop.
So the Saturday night before Easter 2020, I was sitting outside by a crackling fire all alone about 11:30 at night, and I had some music playing low on a small Bluetooth speaker. From way deep in the valley below me, and I mean it's a huge expanse of woods back there, a couple miles to the next road, I heard a bone-chilling ethereal howl. Then I heard it again, turned my music off, and listened intently. I heard it 3 more times over the next minute or so. Too faint to record, but loud enough to hear beside a crackling pine fire. Each instance was 3 to 5 seconds long and sounded like I don't even know. Arrgh! Started soft, picked up in intensity, and then trailed off. Look, it was spelled who HRLLLLL. I don't know. Actually, I read a bunch about.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's the ADHD or not, but for some reason I just had a flashback of
I
that
read
deaf girl in
reports
the porno.
about a lot
Yeah.
of times with Bigfoot sightings. It almost sounds like a man imitating like an owl
Shut
or
up.
something.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the dog just
The dog
fucking
just-
did it perfect.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you, you fucking asshole.
That's one thing for both of us to say is pit bulls make some weird fucking noises. Like that's
Mine
when you were
doesn't
playing the
talk
video
much.
earlier. I was thinking, no, yeah, see but they can do it. They all
He
can
makes
do
this
it.
real
They
high
just-
pitched screech. It's
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah, they're weird. They're like broken cats. Remember Jessica's broken cat that went, ow!
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to bring that one up.
So
R.I.P.
it's so the sound started soft, picked up intensity, and trailed off. Whatever it was very loud, very powerful, almost resonated like a train whistle does from a distance. I could also tell the sounds projected in different directions on a couple of the howls. Now hold on, I have a question already though. Okay, so the dog is groaning, by the way. So
It does sound, if you guys are picking it
he's
up.
saying that it was very loud and powerful, but it's too faint to record. Now,
It could be like off in the distance.
I use my phone to record a lot of stuff for like music ideas and stuff, and I feel like if it was loud and intense, his phone should have been able to pick it up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a question I have about
2020.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's all about circumstances and
But,
situation
so-
too.
He said, I've spent a lot of time in the woods in my life, and I'm an avid hunter and an all-round outdoorsman. I'm familiar with the animals that live here in PA, and I know I didn't hear one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know what barred owls sound like. It's coyotes, dogs, people.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
he got hit
sure
with the list. for
Whatever made this sound was large and powerful. It stood the hairs on my neck. I sat listening for another half hour or so and didn't hear it again. That's when my mind got to wandering. I spent pretty much the next entire day listening to recordings on YouTube and the like, and a few sounded a lot like what I heard.
That's crazy.
So like, you know, so we got the midget
Dogs.
version and wampum. And then like this, I don't know, like
There's a tall
I
one
just
and a
don't-
short one at least around
Like
here.
my phone could literally pick up a grasshopper farting from like 6 feet away.
Grasshopper.
How the fuck can he not hear this loud resonating sound
I
and
feel
have
like-
it on a recording?
I feel like you're a hater, man. Why
Maybe.
Why you harshing on his dig so bad? You know,
I don't know. So
we all can't have sound production like the Guns and Gory podcast. You know. Oh, somebody got a pet.
Zing.
Zing.
So if you go on YouTube and search Bigfoot in PA, you come up with so much stuff. I mean, if you just search for Bigfoot, you get an overwhelming amount of supposed truth and sounds. But is it all a hoax? Is it all just people wanting to believe there's something there that isn't? Or is there really something out there? Or is it just Jessica?
It's Jessica. Oh no. She's just
Jessica, where were you in 2007 and 2020?
Yep,
I would
see.
really like to know.
We-
Well, Jim was apparently in Wamp. I don't actually even know a guy named
I
Jim.
bet there was like Hawaiian sightings that were just like marked off. It's like Jessica.
I don't-
hissing at people.
There's
I'm
a
so
new
kidding.
type of fucking Bigfoot in Hawaii.
The Hawaiian, the Amazonian Sasquatch.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
All right, here comes the apology portion
yeah.
of our podcast.
Jessica,
Please, Jessica, don't kill us.
you can blame it all on me. It was all my idea. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, that's
Most of it.
kind of true. And
I had to
just fed
kind of
into
talk
it.
Nick into it.
It was definitely like
Well, I wanted to do
Ideas, yeah.
Bigfoot for sure.
we wanted to cover a cryptid. We wanted to I guess we're kind of teasing to the rest of our audience that eventually Jessica will join
Yes.
join the podcast for special events and whatnot. God only
Maybe.
knows,
We'll
but
see.
We'll see what
You'll
we
get
can
to hear her
work out.
bitch at me for a fucking hour.
Oh, it's great, folks. So
It really does happen a lot.
to put it more into perspective, to close with a really good.
No,
Jessica story.
no,
Oh, wait.
no. I'm still talking, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God damn.
Damn, I thought we was done.
No.
He gave me the look, people.
No,
He gave me
we
the look.
still got like 15 minutes, motherfucker.
Of you
Trying
telling
to
me
get
more
out of
stories
this shit
about...
early.
I got
No.
one. Hold on,
We're
then.
just talking.
Well, good, because I got one. Because I thought we were done. All right.
No, we're
'cause I got
talking
one.
now. We're just talking now.
Did you ever play Red Dead Redemption?
Of course I did.
So you played the
Yes.
Sasquatch mission?
Yes.
Listen, I didn't want it to end.
That shit creeped me the fuck out.
Oh, I loved it. It was like perfectly timed and everything. I'm like, yeah. this
I was
sounds
gonna
good.
ask you guys questions, but Z just took off.
She is pooping with the dogs. She found this new method. Yeah, it
I
was,
didn't poop with the dogs.
She heard it.
That was the most painful 20 minutes of my life
It was a Guns N'
after or
Roses.
before our last commercial.
Oh, that.
I think there was a
mega
little
shit.
bit of blood in it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
that's all right. It's gory. The gory part of the Guns N' Gory,
Yeah.
the gory shits. Yeah.
But I have questions for you
No,
guys.
Aziza, she heard it in a Guns N' Gory commercial that she goes out and she shits with the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah. We could pretty much just talk crap until she comes back in the room.
I mean, you don't ever go shit out with your dogs, like, to help them feel like, this is okay, guys.
I mean,
this
I
is
stand there
normal.
for moral support and make awkward eye contact, yeah.
You ever squeeze Taco to, like,
No.
shoot it out like toothpaste out of
No.
the tube?
He doesn't quite work that way. It's more like a squeaky dog toy. Once you squeeze him,
Taco's
hi.
my homie. You ran off before I had questions. I had questions.
So we started to talk shit.
Recaps, I guess.
Sorry.
So, like,
We have a pit bull
Nick.
that was need to pee.
Yeah, she had to
Nick.
pee. She was making Sasquatch noises.
do you believe that Sasquatch exists or is possible?
I think it's possible. Like right now, we're looking at the general home screen of our YouTube and the Alaskan Coastal Sasquatch, Part 1, Bigfoot Beyond the Trail.
Now, would that be
Hour
Yeti
and
because it's
35 minutes
cold?
long. Yeah, no, but who knows? But I'm just saying, like,
And is Yeti and Bigfoot like the same thing? Or would it be like different species of like different...
I feel
yeah,
like it would be different species of the same type of animal if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
really think about it. when
And
the
then
planet
there's
was-
the aspect of, are they more intelligent like us? Or are they more like a gorilla?
Ooh, I bet that they're actually really intelligent and they're really non-violent.
So they're just really good at hiding.
Yeah.
So what about you, Z?
I think they were real.
You think they were real,
I think they were real.
but they're not now?
And I think just like most
Kind
endangered
of like-
animals, that when we started coming around,
Uh-huh.
not knowing what they were, natives not knowing what they were.
No,
And then they ate 'em.
See, yeah.
So if you eat a Bigfoot, is that like kind of like...
Sounds like bad juju to me.
Is it kind of like... So it's just like drinking a unicorn's blood?
Yeah, but when
You're
like the
cursed
Vikings
forever.
came over here and stuff, like the areas that they came, like that's the Sasquatch area. I'm just saying,
I mean...
No.
like
That's where we get
humans have a
politicians
tendency
from.
to kill things that we don't know or understand. If
Well,
we ran
yeah.
into a Bigfoot, like they're
Oh, we'd kill it in a heartbeat.
swords first.
The people that went to Europe and got, or wherever it was Germany maybe.
And
They
Nick's
went
all
and they
about
got
to
a
kill it,
lion.
not fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, right. They went and they shot.
Well,
a
I
lion
thought you
and
wanted
brought
to
it back
revisit
eat
the
taxidermy.
kill it or fuck it thing.
You suggested it, you know, like
I
if-
don't know. I
don't want to
you,
kill it so much, but I also don't
'Cause
want
you're
my other
talking
choice to
about-
be fuck it.
You were
I don't wanna
talking
kill it.
about what's that
Now-
show? Doom Patrol, and how that would be the
Oh.
same thing.
Oh,
And
we're
Yeah.
you
going
would
back in
totally
time.
If you're gonna
fuck.
fuck, yeah, if you're gonna fuck,
You would totally
Sasquatch,
fuck the cave woman thing.
The cave
So
woman,
you would
yeah.
go back in time and
You
fuck a
would too.
Neanderthal.
You would too.
I don't know. They'd be a little hairy for me.
I mean,
think. That's
they
like
were in
fucking
love
an
with each other. I
orangutan.
don't know. I guess if I were in that guy's
How
shoes.
do you fall in love with a fucking like primitive ass?
Don't ask the rest of this
Because they're
question because
pure.
I'll start pulling up pictures of your ex-girlfriends.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the physical, but like
Yeah.
they're pure if you think about it.
Oh,
I suppose.
that's a rough one. I'll start picking.
But you
pictures
like
of my
poop in a
ex-girlfriend.
hole in the ground. Well, I guess technically so do we.
It's probably just girls that are really into camping. Remember the movie Up with Without a Paddle?
Yeah.
Remember the two girls that were really hot?
The hippie chicks in the
hippie
trees.
chicks in the trees. That's all they are.
Yeah.
I mean, if they flip their skirts upwards and go and just like, oh, they're just hairy legs running towards you. That's a Sasquatch to me.
Oh.
I'm running. If I don't have no rounds or not, like,
You're afraid they'll snooze now.
So you would
well,
kill.
that's the thing. I do have. That's where we're coming back to me. The only reason I'd consider.
You just
fucking
want to.
Bigfoot.
You want to be the guy who's killed. So would you rather be the guy that killed Bigfoot or fucked Bigfoot? And everybody knows.
No. I have a better question. I'm gonna
Okay.
flip it on you. I'm gonna Uno reverse this one on you because I don't want to
shit.
fucking answer it. Would you rather be known as the guy that killed Sasquatch or the guy that got it pregnant and has to deal with putting the
man.
kid in the daycare?
Kill it.
You kill it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put a bullet in his
no.
fucking head.
Dear Lord.
I don't want to have to deal with that
But
hairy
it's
ass
probably
baby.
peaceful, man. That's what made this awkward at the beginning. That's why we decided to revisit it because, boy, oh boy, at the end of the day,
God,
it's a
but
peace. It's
would-
a peaceful thing. No
Would
one
you
ever
be able to
sees it.
impregnate Bigfoot?
I mean, the
I mean, we
whole
can't
liger
impregnate-
and donkey thing.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it would be
but
sterile and stuff,
we
but
can't
the
fuck-
probability is calculatable. Yes.
Okay, but that would
Especially
be
if
like
it's humanoid enough.
us and chimps are like 99% whatever.
Yeah, but that 1% is where it matters.
So
Do
a
you think-
tiger and a lion can fuck,
Yeah.
but a human and a chimpanzee can fuck, and then
Yeah. It's
Heck,
it,
you would
it is that
think-
matter. And like the thing is if you really think about it, the is it a donkey or a mule? What is the one anyway?
a
Or is it a
mule.
zebra?
A mule is the
There's a weird one
child
with the
of a
zebras too.
donkey. and
You guys are
yeah.
getting way too
But
into
so
this.
it's a
It sounds. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like one part of Napoleon Dynamite when he's talking about.
it's a
fucking
terrible
ligers.
statistical probability that it can occur. So it's super rare.
Yeah.
And so like
So if
it
somebody fucked
could.
enough monkeys, they could get it pregnant.
No, that's where you got AIDS. From the green monkey. We're already
Yeah.
see. Here we go. We're on this scenario here, and then Mark goes. So if you fuck a monkey, and then boom, AIDS. That's what happened. Just to
So
give you a.
if you
No.
fuck Sasquatch, it's like some kind of super.
What if it's COVID-20? When somebody fucks a
man.
Sasquatch. Oh no.
COVID-20 sounds scary.
COVID-69.
Now they just send you home and they're like, all right, you're good. Go back to work in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's just like a flu.
Really now.
But everybody that's what it seems like. I don't know. What? Do you have opinions?
The Sasquatch AIDS. What?
Oh no, that is my opinion. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was a
yeah.
flu or like
Yeah, so why make us all. What were they hiding from us?
I don't
It
give a
was
shit.
Sasquatch.
It was just a control thing. I don't
It
think
was
Oh, yeah,
Sasquatch's
absolutely.
dick. It's leaked on Instagram, so they said release. No, I'm kidding.
the Burbs caught something. They need to update them. That's what happened.
What if like?
That's a lot of Sasquatch cum. When they blow a load.
So what?
Maybe.
You seen Scary Movie whenever he's like.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like Sasquatch.
Did you see the one part of the newest Jackass movie where they cover Wee Man and horse cum?
Yes.
I'm so glad that we never got like them kind of famous.
Yeah.
Because
How
I
does
know
someone get a job being like the type of person that has to jack off a horse though?
no,
It's not.
Yeah, that's. I don't
That
think
There's
there's.
a thing. a
Husbandry? No, it has to.
There's
happen
definitely like
sometimes.
Indeed.
Same thing with dogs.
machine. No, there's
They
a.
gotta beat them off sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dog jerkies. Yeah, there's dog
Mhm.
jerkies. Yeah, it's not. Oh, why are we talking about dog
They
jerkies?
do have things. It's like a big, like bag looking thing. I know what you're talking about, but they still gotta like.
Because they'll put the animal in
stimulated.
heat on the other side, and then
I don't really know a lot
just-
about animal husbandry though, so I'm not gonna pretend like
We
I
just
do.
watched Freddy Got Fingered the other day, where Tom
Oh,
Green
God.
walks up when they're jerking off the horse, and he just grabs this. He grabs a big old section of shaft. For
so
himself
like
and
just so
starts
you guys
wiggling it
know,
around.
that movie is like almost equivalent to Cannibal Holocaust, legit in my
you
head.
can't watch it. Yeah,
I just can't. I just
Oh,
you
it-
giggled at some
Okay,
parts. Though.
so we have a Patreon.
We got a Patreon.
I think we have a Patreon.
We definitely have a Patreon.
We're also running a little
A little special, El Special.
competition. Not competition. It's just
Competition?
you can get free shit. Free shit.
Free shit.
Free shit. All
Free
I gotta
ta-
do
free
is
stickers
get
with
a
dicks
picture.
on it?
Yeah.
Post a picture on the socials. Tag us in it, especially if you find any of our stickers.
No, we want
Stickers
DMs.
and
We want DMs.
DM us pictures of our stickers and where you've
Yes.
seen them or put them.
Because they're around. There's. I've gotten reports.
If you send us X-rated, DM us an X-rated version of it. I will edit it.
Isn't
to
it
with
Just so you know,
because
there's
Z is
dicks
the
on it.
one that reads them.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's the ones
Z's
that
the
read
one that
them,
reads
but
them.
I will edit any X-rated ones.
She's just gonna get a
to
bunch
be
of
appropriate
dicks.
with the podcast. If she gets a bunch of dick pictures, though, I'm gonna embarrass a lot of you guys, and I don't care if you can
Sending
hold
them
it
as
next to
consent.
Yeah, it's sending it. Yeah, because oh boy, I don't care if you can
Nick,
press
can you
it.
stop waving that knife around
Yeah,
while you're
right.
talking about dudes' dicks?
Dude sending Z dicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if it's impressive compared to like a Comcast remote, that's fine. I'll still make it look like it's. Oh, it'll be bad. It'll be bad. Samuel L. Jackson.
We also have a little bit of
motherfucker
merch.
stuff.
We have some stickers for sale, the different ones. If you're interested
There's
in
the
any of that
the turtle
stuff,
dick sticker.
Yeah, if you're interested in any of that,
Mark's
just
a merman.
contact us. I guess we could. I think we've actually done teasers of both of them.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
If you're interested in anything like that, we're thinking about doing like maybe some shirts or something.
Down the road.
Yeah.
We're working on some ideas.
We're working on some ideas. We're also gonna start trying to do videos more,
Yeah. A lot more video production.
and we are starting to plan a live episode,
a live
and it'll be live on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. I think we could probably do too. Like we're gonna
until
try to do
TikTok
it all
decides
live.
to take us down.
But if you don't want to watch it live, we'll also release it as a normal episode. So
Yeah.
we have that. Am I missing anything? We got a business meeting coming up.
A business meeting?
Yeah.
You mean we're going to eat tacos?
Well, something like that.
Something like that.
I like tacos, so fuck off, man.
But yeah, anybody have any good ideas or I've been told that our Buttercup's gun review did really well in the past. Unfortunately, folks, I gotta admit, if you follow a gentleman by the name of the Gun Collective on YouTube, I'm not saying that's where I get all my info, but I get a lot of like the day-to-day info from him. Otherwise, the only big videos like that you're going to get from me are guns that I get actually excited about. So when you see them, they're worth watching. I assure you.
I mean,
Mark tried to beg me. He begged me to do a High Point C9 video. And I told him, I told him to go try to suck his own dick.
it's such an amazing gun. Like,
yeah. No, there's
it's
nothing
like
amazing
flawless.
about it.
It's like flawless.
This is like you finding Sasquatch in the woods and bringing her into my house and saying, "This is
Why
my
is
new
it a her?
girlfriend, Nick."
What? Oh,
Yeah. And
What if I brought up-
You better get that Bigfoot ussy. That's all I'm saying.
bussy.
Bussy.
I
Yeah.
hate that you
I
made me
know.
say that.
I made you say it. Oh, it's not going to be your new text message ringtone. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
So I think that's all we have tonight.
This is Nick,
And this is Mark.
And I'm Z.
and this is
And
the
this
Guns and Gory podcast.
So like, are Wookiees like a? I don't know, man.
Well, hello. This is Z, and you guys have been listening to the Guns and Gory podcast. Written and produced by Mark Hodge and Nick Parrish. Audio engineering by Mark Hodge. Recorded in Fat Boy Studios via Sir Nicky's Love Castle. Media manager is me, Z. We'd like to thank all of our friends and family for the amazing support and all of you awesome people listening in. Please join our Patreon for fun extras and behind the scenes with the guys. You can find us at patreon.com/gunsandgory. That is guns, ANDGORY. You can also find us on the Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube at Guns and Gory. Thank you so much for listening, and please comment, like, share, subscribe, have a few carrier pigeons. We'll take them all.